Hey all you podcastic people out there, I just want to do a quick video about how you as a Twitch streamer can allow your viewers to control your games, applications or anything on your computer by simulating keyboard and mouse operations. Meaning you can basically set up channel point rewards that will force you, for example, to use your ultimate in League of Legends, change your desktop wallpaper, mute your microphone, flip your camera, or anything else you can think of that would be fun for your own viewers and community. As always, I have done a written guide about this and the link is in the description, but in this video we will be doing this together step by step from scratch. But before we do that, I just want to show you a series of examples of all the crazy things you can do with this and how it works. So I will just be clipping to a bunch of different demos, and once that is done, we will return back to this guide here and we're going to perform all the steps here together step by step so you can actually see how it's done and you can do it yourself for your own channel. Okay, so let's start. So in this first example, I just want to show you how you can allow your viewers to force you to use your ultimate in League of Legends. So in front of us here, I have two windows. The first one is your Twitch chat, and as you can see, I've already prepared a channel point reward here called Force My Ultimate. The window to the left here is actually my software, and this is actually where you're going to be writing your scripts. So we will actually go through this application and how it works later on, so don't worry about it. But what is most important to understand here is that we are writing a script, and that script will be executed once the reward is redeemed. So for this particular example, we're going to wait 5 seconds and then we're going to press the R key. So as you can hear in the background, I have League of Legends opened already. So I'm just going to open it up here. And as you can see, I'm signed here. So I'm just going to go over to my Twitch chat here and I'm going to redeem my reward. And in 5 seconds after I've done that, my R key will be pressed. So I'm going to redeem this. Then head over to League of Legends.
Always marching. Nothing will stop me.
And as you can see, my R key was automatically pressed once someone redeemed this channel point reward. So in this example, we will be throwing a grenade in Apex Legends. So as you can see, I've already prepared a reward here called Throw a Grenade. And if you look at the script, it says we're going to wait 5 seconds. We're going to press the G button for 10 milliseconds. Then we're going to wait 1 second, and then we're going to press the left mouse button for 1 second. So let's jump into Apex here. Okay, and let me redeem the reward. So in 5 seconds, I will be forced to throw a grenade. So I'm going to run around here.
Frag out!
So basically, someone in Twitch chat just forced me to use a grenade in Apex Legends. Okay, so in this next example, we will actually be changing our OBS scene. So as you can see here, I've already created a reward called Change My OBS Scene. And if we go to the OBS Studio settings, go over to hotkeys, we will see that I've actually mapped out a key command to go to the OBS scene. So in this case, it is Control, Shift and F1. So if you go over to the script, we can see that we're going to wait 5 seconds and then we're actually going to press Control, Shift and F1 simultaneously for 50 milliseconds. So as soon as I redeem this reward, we will see that my scene will be changed. So I'm going to redeem this here. And in 5 seconds here, we will see that my scene will be changed. Ta-da! As you can see, my scene is flipped here. So in this example, we will actually be manipulating VTube Studio here. So as you can see in VTube Studio, I've already set up a hotkey here. So if I press numpad 0, I will put on my sunglasses. So I've already done a reward here called Look Cool for 10 seconds. And if we look at our script here, it will wait for 5 seconds. Then it will press the numpad 0 key, wait 10 seconds, and then press the numpad 0 key here again. So as soon as I redeem here now, it's going to put on my sunglasses. And I'm going to have my sunglasses on for 10 seconds. And then it will go off. Okay, so in this example, we are back in OBS Studio, and this time we are going to mute my microphone for 5 seconds. And as you can see in OBS Studio, I've set up that num lock number 9 here will mute and unmute my microphone. Down here, right? So if I redeem this, I will be muted for 5 seconds and then the microphone will be working again. So if you look at the script here, wait 5 seconds, press numpad 9, wait 5 seconds, press numpad 9 again. So let's try this here. I'm going to move this here so you can see my microphone. I'm going to redeem this. So in 5 seconds, you will probably not hear my microphone. The microphone will be on again. Okay, so in our final demo here, we are actually going to change our wallpaper we have on desktop. So I've already prepared a reward here called change my wallpaper. And in wallpaper engine, which I'm using, I have set up a hotkey to change this. So I'm going to settings and then over to general, I think it is, then hotkeys. And as you can see, if I press Shift, Control, Alt, Q, it will actually go to my next wallpaper. So I'm just going to close down all these here. And if you look at the script, what it does is it waits 5 seconds and then it will actually press Control, Shift, Alt, Q. So let's try this out. I'm going to redeem this. And in 5 seconds, my wallpaper will be changed. Ta-da! Okay, now we are back. We have just seen a bunch of examples and I just want to iterate that these were just demos. So you can basically do whatever you want to do, create your own channel point that will manipulate whatever game you want to manipulate or whatever application or desktop or whatever. But now we are going to be using this guide I've written and do this step by step so you will actually see how you can set this up for yourself for your own Twitch channel. So the first thing we need to do here is to step 1, download the controller. So how this works is that you need to have a software running on your computer that will listen on channel point rewards and will actually execute the commands for you. So what we're going to do here is to download the controller here, and it's around 200 megabytes. So I'm just going to save this on the desktop. And as you can see, it is slowly downloading here. So in a few seconds, this will be done. And as you can see here, it will become this file here. Okay, it's downloaded. And I'm just going to extract this on my desktop. So right click and then extract. And this will create a new folder and put everything in it. And the reason why this is so large is that it actually bundles Java in it, and this is why it's 200 megabytes. So this will just take a few more seconds here until it's fully extracted. Okay, so it is extracted now. So I'm just going to open up this folder. So I'm double clicking here and it opened up this folder here. And as you can see, it's only 4 files in here. There is the Java OpenJDK here that is required to run the application. Then we have the actually program, license, and then we have a bat file here. And it says here, right click and run as admin. And the reason why we need to run this as admin is because I've noticed that if you don't run this in admin, certain games and applications won't actually register these mouse and keyboard operations. So what we're going to do here is to right click and then take run as admin. So you'll probably see a Windows Defender here, but to bypass this, just press more information and then run anyway. So this is the controller application here. And as you can see here, it says Twitch channel name here. And it says the controller is listening to all channel points redeems for this channel. And there is a message of the day, there is a list of redeems, there is a list of scripts, and there is a log here. This is a complete log of what's going on under the hood. And the reason why this is red right now is because it says error, not listening to redeems as the broadcaster ID is missing. Please update your Twitch channel name. So the first thing we need to do here is basically tell the controller which channel we're going to listen to. So I'm going to press the update button here. And I'm going to type in my Twitch channel name, Special Agent Squeaky, and I'm going to press OK. And as you can see here, it has now learned that it's going to listen on Special Agent Squeaky's channel, and this is my broadcaster ID. So if you didn't know that in Twitch, you actually have a plain text name for your channel, but you also have a unique ID, and this is called your broadcaster ID. But as you can see here, the box here has turned green and it says now, I am now listening to channel point redeems for the channel Special Agent Squeaky. Nice. We've downloaded the controller, we've installed it, and we have now set up the initial configuration. The next thing we need to do is obviously to create a channel point reward. So I'm going over to Twitch here, and here I'm going to open up the menu and then go to the creator dashboard. And below viewer rewards, I'm going to open up channel points. Then I'm going to manage rewards and challenges. And here we're going to create a brand new reward, something the Twitch user should be able to redeem to control something on our computer. So I'm just going to press add new custom reward. And here we need a name. So in this example here, let's say that we want them to be able to play the next song on Spotify, for example. So I'm just going to type in a reward name here. I'm going to type in play next Spotify track. Put in whatever description you want, and you need to have a cost. So I'm just going to put in 100 here. Fill out everything. It could be a good idea to put some kind of a cooldown limit, because depending on what kind of reward you want, you probably want it if it should be like on a cooldown here, or limited to one user and things like that. But in our case here, in our example, we're just going to disable this. We got to create it. And as you can see here, it says play the next Spotify track here, and it is enabled. So I'm going to disable all others I have here. So if I go back to my Twitch channel and open up my chat here, we will see that there is a new reward here. So if I redeem this now, the controller will actually register this. So I'm going to move this over here. And as you can see, it says here, I'm listening to channel point reward redeems for this channel. So if I redeem this here now, you will see that it says Special Agent Squeaky just redeemed the reward play next Spotify track. And this is the specific reward ID. And as you can see here, it says could not find a script for reward, created a script for the reward. And as you can see here, a new button turned out to the left here. So all we need to do here is click on the button. And this is actually where you're going to write your script. So the first thing we're going to do here is to enable this. Okay, and then we need to actually compose our script here. And if you don't know how to write script, I have created a button here called Read the Help Guide. And if you click on that here, it will actually open up your browser, and it will actually come to the written guide here. And as you can see, there are a bunch of different example scripts here. Switch OBS scenes, put on sunglasses, throw a grenade, run forward for 5 seconds. So all these are just example scripts to give you some kind of inspiration of what you can do. But you can also see a list of possible instructions. So all these are the things you can write in a script, like key press 10, shift T. You can have the mouse button 4, you can have left click buttons here, you can move your mouse to some position on the screen, and then you can have randomizations go to, so it's pretty advanced of all the things you can do in a script. But in our case here, we're actually going to play the next track in Spotify. So in order to play the next track in Spotify, I've actually installed another tool called Toastify, and it is this one. And this is just another tool that will control Spotify for us. So as you can see here, I have Spotify open here, and I have Becky Machine, who is, by the way, an awesome artist. So if I just, let's see, what was the command now again? Settings, hotkeys, Control Alt Right. So if I play this song here and then do Control Alt Right on my keyboard, you will see that it plays the next track here. So we just need to simulate this key binding. I'm going to pause this, go over to the script here, and then we're going to, let's say that we're going to wait 5 seconds. And let's say that we are first going to wait for 5 seconds. So I'm just going to do a comment here. Wait 5 seconds, and then I'm going to actually write wait 5,000 here because it is 5,000 milliseconds. And then we're actually going to do the Control Alt Right. So we're going to do another comment here. Key press Control Alt Right. So this is key press, and we're going to do this for 10 milliseconds. Control Alt and Right. So what we can do here now is basically try this script out locally. So I can press this button here, test the script, and it says here that it will wait 5 seconds and then execute the script locally. So basically it will wait 5 seconds and then wait 5 seconds and then press down Control Alt Right. So I'm going to press OK here. And in 10 seconds, the new track will be played here. Nice. Okay, so it actually controls our Spotify here. So if I do this here again, so in around 10 seconds, a new track will be played. Nice. Okay. So let me pause this and minimize Spotify here now. So this is our script here. So all we need to do here is remember to enable this and then save it. So as you can see, this button here turns green and it says play the next Spotify track here. And if we click here, we will open up the editor window here again, but we are ready here now. So what we can do here is to go over to Twitch here again. And we are going to redeem our newly created reward. So I'm going to redeem here, play the next Spotify track. And if you remember, it will wait 5 seconds and then it will do the Control Alt Right key. So I'm going to redeem this here now. Bring up my Spotify here. Nice, it works. So let me redeem this here one more time. Nice, okay, so everything is working here. So the cool part here is that, I'm just going to minimize here again. The cool part here is that we will actually see a list of redeems. So each time someone redeems a reward for a script you've created, it will appear in this list here. So you can see here that this has occurred 1539. The redeemer is me, so I've redeemed it myself, Special Agent Squeaky. What reward was redeemed? Play the next Spotify track, and this is just the reward ID. So we will actually see a list of all the redeems that's going on. So this is basically it. All you need to do in order to actually let your Twitch chat manipulate your games and applications by issuing keyboard and mouse operations to your computer. So as always, if you thought that this video was interesting, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help. And if you like the content I do, please consider subscribing as well. And I wish you a continued great day.